We did notice yesterday that there was water appearing from the driveway, all right, and there was a little bit of a wet spot happening there. So we excavated down to the footings near where the water line is coming in from the street.
With artistic landscaping, we'll bring your beautiful dreams to life.
This is about week number 2, I believe, on that. Everything's going well. Yeah, we had a little bit of complication over there on the side with the stairs and that, which is, but we worked that out. And that had different widths and lengths that we needed to do. We're really trying to keep tight on the property line, which you'll be able to see in a minute with the visual of how nice and straight the wall is, and then it dog legs a little in towards the house to the left. And then we had to keep the steps level, but also keep them a little bit on the angle, sloping away from the house. When the rains come, like they did last night actually, okay, the water goes down the stairs, goes away from the house, instead of down the stairs and into the house, and then it can generally cause erosion. We also cemented underneath the steps. Okay, got all that done, so I was really happy with that as well. And so they're really secure, really tight, and really strong, so nothing's really going to come apart. The other thing we've been doing too is still working on the front steps every day a little bit. It's very tedious, very meticulous stairs. We're building round stairs out of straight stone, so it's very difficult to do that, or at least it's very time consuming. Did all the plantings yesterday, which I was really excited about. Really brings the property to life. Also river rock around the front gives more perspective, makes the front yard feel a lot bigger. We did notice yesterday that there was water appearing from the driveway, all right, and there was a little bit of a wet spot happening there. So we excavated down to the footings near where the water line is coming in from the street, and sent some water out to get tested so we could find out if there's any chloramine in it or chlorine in it. If there is any chlorine in it or chloramine in it, that means it's coming from the city water. If it's just rainwater and has other impurities in it, then we know it's just coming from the weeping towel around the house. Right now, one of the guys are also doing high-low, which we call. It's leveling the slabs. So we have special stone slabs that we're leveling, and we're lifting them up, leveling them up, lowering them down, making it nice and flat so nobody trips on the corners. We're also doing mulch, adding some mulch today. Really put a lot of water in around this birch clumps. We're losing a bunch of leaves. We want to try to keep the tree. If we can't keep the tree, we're going to extract it. The plan at the beginning was to extract it, but we're keeping it because we can always take it out. Also flagstone stepping stones, so they can go from the front walkway over there, okay, to the actual grass area around the side of the house, which is good. And also put in some perspectival stones in for dimension and depth. The other thing that I can show you in a few minutes also is electrical on the driveway. So we have heating cables that we're putting through the whole driveway, and that's going to be happening next week. So they can just flick a switch, okay, and have 100% snow-free all winter long. I'm excited. Every Canadian should experience this. No question about it.
Hold it. Give it. Go. Go. That's it. Go.
Okay, I swear I was using that little silver miniature pry bar over
Yeah,
there.
you just had it over here.
The color looks good.
Anywhere near that ceiling.
Okay, we go.
So careful.
Always boils down to your finger. Now all this here will come off when I pull this tape off. So generally the less you play with it, the best. If you really feel obligated. Shall we try it? Oh my, look at how beautiful that is. Let's put the tape down just because we can. Done. Okay, so we'll let that dry a little bit, and then we'll pull the tape off, the rest of the tape off. You know, gotta make sure you don't pick your nose when you use this stuff. gets in your nostrils,
Jack can go back, right?
especially when you have it on your finger. Don't put your finger anywhere where you shouldn't. Problem is I didn't cut the back fine enough, and because of that, now for this whole tube, I'm going to be frustrated because we're actually not getting in the actual crack. We're kind of on the crack, and I'm counting on it flowing down in. And the tape's overhanging the edge here because Mike wasn't concentrating on what he was doing. He was just trying to get it done to make me feel proud of him, when really it's all about details. Very frustrating. And of course I didn't double check it, and now we're gonna have a real issue. Everybody thinks you can always do the fine jobs, but it takes the most amount of talent, patience, which I happen to have an awful lot of. Got some swampland in Florida still. That's where Walt Disney was built. There we go. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. There. And up the front. Look at that. Clickety click.
Pat you by.
See, that turned out nice.
Mini 2, leaving the shop.
Tell me she's coming here.
Pages of labels headed
Oh,
to
I'm ever excited. Okay, so there's that. Now the problem is when the tape's overhanging. Well, that looks good. Okay, we can work with that. A little bit of water allows to spread this out a little bit if you have a run on it. And then once again, don't forget to clean that finger.
With artistic landscaping, we'll bring your beautiful dreams to life.